Hello, hello. Are we live? It would appear so.
Are we live?
Yes.
I think we're live.
Welcome to Hyperfixation of the Week, where, we didn't think this fully through. I'm Phoenix, and if Kirby ate me, he'd just end up gay.
I'm Jordan, and if Kirby ate me, he'd be pretty okay at drawing and have a weird affinity for cheese.
And I'm Victoria, and if Kirby ate me, he would literally just get the non-existent effect that he gets when he eats the sleeping enemies.
Have you considered...
Sleep is an ability that Kirby gets.
It is,
No.
but sleep does nothing.
Have
Yes,
you
it heals him.
Does it?
Yes.
Have you considered that he just gets the ability to crochet like you're doing right now?
Or that.
Okay, but let's just be real. Jordan, you do have an affinity for cheese.
You do.
I most certainly
I've
do.
woken up at like 2 a.m, and you're standing by the fridge eating the fridge cheese.
The cheese of the week is this grated Italian blend that my mom bought me at Wegmans when I went home over break. It's utterly delightful.
Is that going to be a new running thing?
No, because Stinky Cheese Show exists.
Okay.
Stinky cheese already exists,
That's
and
true.
they should have me on. I love stinky cheese.
Just like DM them.
Oh, that's a good point. I'll do that right now, actually.
We're in the middle of a show here. We haven't even started.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so
All
what's the
right.
topic? If it hasn't been glaringly obvious to all those listening.
Kirby.
Oh, yeah. He's round,
Gabby.
and he's
Oh, yeah.
pink. He's pink, and he has little shoes.
And he's friend-shaped.
And he's very French.
And my friend likes to
And
make
he's
fun of
killed
me because...
approximately 15 gods.
And my friend likes to make fun of me in the same way that he makes the joke about Hello Kitty girls whenever I talk about Kirby.
God, not the Hello Kitty girls. That should be a totally separate hyperfixation.
Jordan, is 5 counties cheese a thing in America?
Hang on, I'm telling my mom hyperfixation is live.
I need to know. You're the cheese person. Is 5 counties cheese a thing?
God, it sounds familiar.
Okay, well,
It sounds familiar, but I don't know anything
you'll
about
get an
it.
update later. But now on to Kirby. So he's friend-shaped, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Should we backtrack and explain what Kirby is for, like, the 2 people who don't know?
Yeah.
What? There was a whole polygon on what is Kirby.
There was also a game theory on what is Kirby.
And the answer is Kirby.
Yeah.
The answer was an amoeba.
He's your friend.
An amoeba.
Created by Masahiro Sakurai.
Here's a funny little
Okay.
thing.
Masahiro Sakurai.
But here's the... May I
Yes.
say why?
Yes.
So, Sakurai created Kirby for one reason, and that is to be accessible and appealing to everyone.
To be easier than Mario games.
Yeah, that's Sakurai. That's why
Which
Sakurai
means
makes
he
his
was
games.
designed to be your friend.
Because no,
He's
that,
designed to be silly.
remember from Polygons Unraveled. To make Kirby, you start with a shape. He's your friend. But Masahiro Sakurai, that's also his philosophy with a lot of his games. Like, do you know why Smash Bros. Was invented? The famous story is Sakurai it was either he was the guy with the girl or there was another guy with the girl at an arcade. And he was playing the game one of the King of Fighters games, right? And fun fact, Sakurai's really good at fighting games. So he dumpstered this man. Like, made him feel ashamed. And Sakurai essentially dumps him so hard and he went, damn, I should really make like a fighting game that's more accessible and could be used as a party game.
And now it is a party game. But can I also, like, just say something real quick about Kirby and Smash Bros. I think it's really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but Kirby's basically... Everyone knows that Kirby's an easy beginner character, but he's
Yeah.
also literally a tutorial character. Where every move that he has literally just introduces you to exactly what all the functions do, and he's the simplest and easiest creature ever.
Also, fun fact, every time that a Kirby character has been introduced into Smash Brothers, at least one of the characters that was introduced was just absolutely broken. Fun fact, do you know one of the best characters in Smash 64? Do you know the objectively best character in Smash Brothers history?
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight. Meta Knight is meta.
I unironically play Meta Knight.
Mom,
Me
sorry,
too.
Kirby is not that good.
I
But-
suck so bad at Meta Knight that even though he's broken, I still lost almost
He's not-
every single brawl match ever.
Okay,
He's
I was gonna
not-
say
he's not broken
he's
anymore.
he's just like a respectable high mid tier now.
Yeah, they nerfed him so hard.
He needed it.
He
wa-
did need it.
He unironically killed the game. He helped kill a game.
And I still managed to lose with him about 90% of the
To be
matches
fair,
I
we were
played.
children.
We were
No,
children.
this was in recent years.
Okay, now you're bad
never
at
mind.
Smash.
I am
have no
bad at
forgiveness.
Smash.
I have no forgiveness for you.
To be fair, I get really dizzy playing.
But we really need to actually start on the actual topic of Kirby. We haven't stayed very much on. Blam!
So, do you have a favorite Kirby game, or do you have a first Kirby game?
First Kirby's game, Kirby Epic Yarn.
Same.
Not that good of a game. Really weird.
What?
Really weird Kirby game. Wasn't really Kirby.
It is definitely a little weird for a Kirby game, but I still love it.
Let me look up what this game looks like, because I've never actually played Kirby Epic Yarn.
What?
Nope.
It's really iconic, partially
Oh,
because
I
it was
remember this
partially
game.
because it was a Wii game.
I remember this game. Yeah, I never had a Wii. I never had an SNES either, but Kirby Superstar was my first.
What did you play it on then?
An SNES. Mackenzie's.
Okay. that's
Mackenzie
right
has an SNES, and we played Superstar in
What
the
did
den.
I do to the waveform? What the fuck?
Uh,
There's literally just
It was the water bottle.
it was just like a little millisecond peak.
It was the water bottle.
Regardless. I think technically the first Kirby game that I played was Epic Yarn. The first one that I played and remembered and actually made progress in was probably Return to Dreamland.
I just don't play a lot of Kirby games. I really wanted to get Kirby's Forgotten Lands, which was like sort of an open world-ish Kirby, which is actually a pretty cool game. Just like fell off really quickly.
It's basically the Mario 3D world of Kirby.
Yeah.
I have some core memories. I'm too young to have core memories playing an SNES game, but I have so many core memories playing Kirby Superstar with Mackenzie, because it's in the den. And for context, in Mackenzie's house, the den is like basically a separate building. Like it was added to the house after the fact,
Yeah.
so it's like a totally separate, like it's a separate style.
Separate vibe.
It's a separate vibe, and we rarely go in there because usually her dad's in there. But the only times that we were ever like allowed to have our alone time in there was when we were playing Kirby. There were so many useless, meaningless conversations held over that game. I feel like I realized I was gay during the time period of my life in which I was playing that game with Mackenzie.
Why?
Yeah, because I remember telling Mackenzie about it while we were playing Kirby.
Okay, I thought it was relevant.
I was like, hey, I think I might be gay. Why are you switching around with the cameras?
So I was playing with it.
No, aim it over here.
No one can see it. It's just us.
I just think it's funny.
it's like one of those shitty podcasts when it's just the angle
No,
on
wait.
Jordan.
Oh no, wait. Here. Hey George, scoot over to your left. Now we're a TikTok clip.
Now we're a TikTok clip.
And this is a bit that's only for us. No one listening can see this bit, but it's funny.
If no one else gets the bit is dead.
But it's funny for us.
It
It's
is
just
funny.
for us.
It's funny for us.
For me,
I will say this about Kirby. Everything is cute.
Everything is cute.
Everything
is cute, but then you actually start reading what's and paying attention to what's happening. Okay, everything is cute, and then Marx shows up, and oh, look at how cute Marx is, and then you fight Marx, and then you just
Yeah,
It's like playing Katamari Damacy. You're like, oh, everything's so cute. I'm doing what to the planet?
Marx is
one of the most adorable characters and one of my favorite Kirby characters.
It's like Marx is in some ways kind of terrifying, but he is also like the least terrifying boss in the series.
That's not true.
Final boss, I'm talking. I'm not talking
Okay,
about.
I was gonna say because Gooey is right there, and I love Gooey.
Why am I forgetting the stupid tree's name?
What?
Wispy Willow.
Wispy Woods.
Oh, Wispy Woods, yeah.
Wispy Woods. I always feel bad about beating the
Even
utter
then-
shit out of Wispy Woods.
Even then, that stupid tree is a little creepy. It reminds me of what are those things in Animal Crossing?
Lloyd's.
They remind me of Lloyd's, and those things are kind of creepy too.
Lloyd.
I play too many video games.
I'm sorry, I can't hear the name Lloyd without thinking of that Ninjago clip that's like, Lloyd? No, it's Lloyd, Dad. No, I named you Lloyd.
I don't think that's a real clip, is it?
No, it is
It's
in
real.
it is in
I
the
love
movie.
show.
I love
You
it.
ruined my life.
Okay,
I ruined your
the
life. I wasn't
original
even
movie,
there.
the original, or like the newer version where they messed up every character
I
design
don't
in the
know.
series.
I've only
Original.
watched one movie.
Okay, good. Because the newer version, they messed up every character design, and we're not talking about Ninjago here. We're talking about Puyo Kirby.
One day we should.
I play
We could.
like 0 games, but then I choose one game and I play it for like 100 hours in 1 week. Jordan can tell you this. I have been up until 4 in the morning playing Stardew for the past 3 days.
You're a little insane for that.
To be fair, they also added a Terraria reference.
They added
If
so
you know
much. I'm so
anything about
excited.
Stardew, my statement of I've gotten halfway through fall and I've been playing
You
for like
shouldn't-
2 days.
I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. You know, if Yoshi was here, Yoshi would maybe be proud of you. No. Yoshi, the person who hosted the Stardew show last
I'm
semester.
sorry, I can't hear Yoshi without saying Sorry.
It's just a name.
I know. I'm sorry, Yoshi. I respect you as a person.
Yeah, no,
Anyways,
that
so,
statement was literally just I play like one game at a time and I play it obsessively.
You know what? Only you know what this means, but I'm gonna start a new Stardew file very, very soon, and he's gonna be blue, and he's gonna have white hair.
Oh.
He's gonna have glasses.
Okay,
And
we
he's
should
gonna
probably...
romance Harvey.
No. We were thinking about doing maybe Sam or Sebastian.
I was thinking Sebastian maybe, but I don't. Sebastian's too physically minded.
Sebastian is...
This is not a Stardew.
Sebastian is like... I know he smells like BO and cigarettes, but I can fix him kind of thing. It's like,
No,
No,
that's
Shane
Shane.
smells like cigarettes.
they both do.
Shane smells
No,
like-
Sebastian smells like weed.
That's a good point. I will take that.
Literally,
out.
there's a whole joke
will
about.
take that out. He definitely
I
smells
forgot
like
what
weed.
his mom's name is, and I've been playing all
Robin.
week.
Robin.
There's a joke about Robin finding a bong in his room.
Base.
Okay, I take it back. He definitely reeks of weed and basement.
I love Sebastian.
Shane, I will argue, smells a little bit like cigarettes, but mostly beer.
You have such a poor opinion of Sebastian. I love Sebastian.
Oh no, I love him, but he reeks.
No, he doesn't. He's just emo. He's just depressed.
He smells like Axe body spray, and you know. Oh, you know who smells like Axe body spray?
Alex.
Alex.
This is
Alex
this
smells
is
like
not a Stardew
Shut
episode.
up.
How did
Alex
we
smells
get
like
here?
Axe.
I think this is just the assorted games episode.
Alex smells like Axe and Jim with a capital G.
I think this is just an assorted. This is just an assorted games
Abigail
episode.
smells
No,
like
I want to
rocks.
talk about the Kirby show.
Abigail smells like
The
rocks.
problem is, no one else can talk to you about the Kirby show because I don't think Mate or Jordan watched the Kirby show.
No, but there is one very, very funny thing. What accent do you think they gave Meta Knight?
I don't know, but I know DDD's
Scottish.
No.
Aussie.
No.
British?
I thought it was British at first, but that's because I was dumb and I didn't
Irish.
recognize what the accent was. No.
It's Welsh.
No, it's not even close to any of those.
Where is it?
Cockney?
You
Cockney's
guys-
British, you dumb fuck.
It's a derivative.
He has a Mexican accent, and every time he shows up, they do like the stereotypical guitar thing.
They
Oh,
made
no.
Meta Knight
Oh.
Mexican.
Have you ever heard what DDD sounds like? Oh, I am DDD. Like that's my best
Yeah.
version.
Oh, yeah, die, die,
It's
die.
just like a guy, you know.
But like Mexican?
Meta Knight, yes, I'm not joking.
They saw him do that cape thing and they just and they went, there it is.
Okay, but matadors are Spanish, not Mexican.
No, but he very specifically
To be
has a Mexican accent. To be fair, it is a Japanese show.
And it wasn't. He originally had a Japanese accent voiced by a Japanese man. We don't.
They,
You have to remember, this was '90s dubbing of an anime.
Oh, yeah, good point.
all things considered, it was actually pretty good in terms of having, words that made sense in the dub.
It's not the problem with
voices
words
sucked.
that makes. Yeah, no, that was the problem. Voices sucking and names being changed.
What
Also,
I love
the lip flap.
What I love is that they did not give Kirby like actual voice lines. They literally just kept Kirby
Well,
stupid and a baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's the thing. If Kirby didn't make noises, I would immediately launch into, like, my long diatribe where I'm like, Kirby is selectively mute headcanon,
No.
but, like,
Booyah!
I can't... Well, to be fair, selectively mute includes some noises.
You know what?
Yes.
You know a fun fact?
Which means we could...
Kirby is autism creature.
Fun fact. Do you know what?
Kirby could be...
Wanna know one
Let's
of
go
the
into
few
Kirby
words that
with
Kirby can
autism.
say? Hi.
Kirby's autistic. Let's go into
Absolutely.
that. Let's go
Kirby
into
is-
this.
Kirby is autism creature.
He literally destroyed a god because someone took his cake.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty...
That was one of the first. I think.
I'm thinking about it now.
Isn't like 90% of the conflicts in the games just like misunderstandings until the Eldritch gods show up?
Or Kirby being tricked because he's dumb as a bag of rocks.
Don't say that about him.
I love him, but he's dumb.
He is very dumb, but he is also a baby. So here's the thing,
Okay,
Meta
if he's a
Knight.
baby, then why does he get to hold a gun in Smash Brothers?
I don't know.
Who gave the baby a gun?
So Meta Knight and Kirby are the same species, and I'm pretty sure that is actually brought up
Yes.
in the show that they are like, they are somewhat, they are actually like related.
Meta Knight is
somehow.
quite literally a black Kirby with yellow eyes.
So they...
So you could make this argument that either Meta Knight is a more mature version of whatever their species is, or Kirby is just autistic.
Because Meta Knight can talk.
Yes.
But Kirby cannot. Kirby also has that stupid look in his eyes.
He's just like,
He's just hungry.
he looks like me when I'm talking about my friend.
He looks like... You know?
He looks like me when I'm thinking about garlic bread or cake. And if you know me,
We know you're a spec. You don't have to say that.
no. I am away with garlic bread. I love that stuff.
I only mentioned my friend because it was the only
Jordan,
thing
why
I
are you
could think
looking at
of.
me like that?
All a spec people love garlic bread.
It's so good.
All
It
a
is
spec
good.
people love cake.
Hi, I'm Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Phoenix white.
Phoenix White,
White.
Ace Attorney.
Because you're white.
Yeah. Thanks, Kuro, for that joke and Halloween costume.
Please
my
do the
God.
Halloween costume.
Speaking
will.
of
Get
costumes,
someone to be your Edgeworth.
speaking of costumes, there's the stupid mini con thing. I get to use my Hornet costume again.
Who's gonna be? That's a whole other discussion. Actually, this is just the assorted games episode now. So Phoenix Wright is gay for
Wait,
the
we
other
didn't finish
costumes.
deciding what all the Stardew romanceable options smell like.
Okay, so Abigail does smell like wet rocks,
She smells like wet rocks and petrichor and like ozone and shit.
and I love her more than anything, and that's my wife. Maru just like
Maru
She smells like a laboratory.
yeah.
Literally.
Maru smells like nothing because everything she works with is sterile.
No,
She
Demetrius would smell
She
sterile.
smells like lavender fabric softener. And strawberries.
Stop trying to make me fall more in love with Maru.
She loves strawberries.
So-
if you give her strawberries, it's one of her loves.
Harvey smells like a doctor's office.
Harvey
Yes.
smells like coffee in a doctor's office.
Like very
Elliot-
specifically the alcohol prep
very,
pads.
very, very faintly, pickles.
Elliot smells like just like
no, pickles is one of his loved gifts.
Is
Yeah.
Elliot
I
smells
never
like the
cared about
most
him,
like
that's why I didn't
aggressive cologne.
Pickles and coffee.
Elliot has the most aggressive cologne. Like it's like he takes a bath in his
Ugh.
cologne every
Ugh,
day.
Okay, hear me out. He smells like an old library with like the musty ink and stuff.
No,
and,
he
like-
can't smell good.
no, but then you douse him with the cologne.
But then he douses himself with cologne. He would smell better if he didn't do the cologne.
Haley just
Wait, no,
smells
he
like
lives he lives
smell-
on the beach.
he
He,
smells
just
like
smells
how-
like fish.
He smells like how an
that's
underwear ad
really-
looks.
Elliot is not a fish guy.
He also has a very faint sea salt smell.
Yes,
Okay,
'cause
yeah.
his house
Haley
is literally
smells like
on the
expensive
beach.
perfume.
Haley also smells like
No, she smells like
dense sugary treats.
No, to me, she gives off the vibe of there's a very, very specific Victoria's Secret spray that I have used before that I feel like she would smell like. I can't remember what it's called, but I know she would use
So
it.
you want someone who actually smells like books? Penny's right there.
Penny would definitely smell like a library.
Yeah.
And you know who smells just like just the forest?
Leia.
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 Leia smells like the forest, faintly wine, and like fresh greens.
I had to
I
figure.
hope you know I'm basing all of their scents off their loved gifts.
Okay, what about Emily?
See, a lot of her loved gifts are like things that don't really have smells, so that's why I'm stuck over here.
Cloth.
metal.
Dude, you're making her sound like a textile worker.
She is!
But as a passion, not as like an industrial thing.
What?
No,
okay, what's
if
her
when
job
you
then?
when you work with fabric, there is
Freeloader.
a very distinct smell that comes with it.
Everyone in Stardew Valley is a freeloader, besides like 5 of them. Elliot lives in a cabin on the beach and writes books that no one gets to read.
Stardew Valley is the most idealized version of our world.
Stardew Valley is just the rom-com town.
Literally,
God, I love
it is a
rom-coms,
game
yeah.
about a bad corporation.
Leaving your corporate job to go and work at a town that a corporation is trying to
Oh.
take over.
You know what smells like nothing? Not Demetrius, because he actually probably has like a very, very faint smell of like coffee and like maybe some home cooking and like pot pie in there if you really squint. You know who actually smells like nothing? Anyone who works at Joja. Joja smells like actually nothing.
You know who works at Joja?
Shane.
Shane smells like nothing the second he walks in.
The second he walks
can't
out,
explain the phenomenon, but it happens. The second he walks out, oh, it's musk and beer and cigarettes.
and what
So he
does,
smells like
And a farm.
so what does Emily smell like?
He also smells a little bit like farm animals.
So what does
Yeah.
Emily smell like?
Emily does in fact smell like worked textiles,
And
but
weed.
also incense.
Okay, what
She
about when you
definitely
trip?
seems
What
like
about when
that
you
kind.
trip with her?
That wasn't weed. That was something way stronger, dude.
Yeah.
We can't make you
see.
see the rainbow islands in the sky.
Okay, so can we talk about how Phoenix Wright is gay for the prosecution?
Oh, 100%.
Oh wait, no, is he the prosecution or is he the defendant?
prosecution.
Usually
I think it
varies.
depends.
Okay, Phoenix Wright is gay for the opposing lawyer named Miles Edgeworth. They're gay lovers.
They're gay lovers. Miles Edgeworth has this stupid looking, like, Leon S. Kennedy ass, like...
He looks like if you took Leon Kennedy, threw him into Victorian England, and then just told him be gay.
Oh, and you also made him go gray at, like, 20.
And then Phoenix Wright just looks like a dude.
Phoenix Wright is the most dude to ever dude. I
Give me a
love
second.
Just
him.
a guy.
Objection! And that's how you play Phoenix Wright.
Objection.
Overruled.
You don't.
Objection. Here's this piece of evidence that I found somewhere, and I totally did not witness tamper. He witness tampered.
Objection. Your mom.
Why does the wall just say days since Hyperpop? I just noticed that.
We've had 0 days since Hyperpop.
It said that for, like, since last week.
I know, but
Yeah, we
what
have
is it referring to?
Days since Hyperpop. We keep having Hyperpop.
Okay.
Hyperpop plays a lot here. We
I
like
It does.
literally listened to underscores on my way here.
This club is so autistic that the Hyperpop is how they stim.
Okay, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Hear me out. What happens? How? I don't want to ask the questions no one wants the answers to, but when Kirby consumes someone and gets their power, the star that comes, like, back out, like, if he doesn't consume, how does that? He
eats it.
No, it's basically his inside is literally an infinite abyss. They are getting compressed into a star in like
That's what
a galactic
That's
sense.
what I was fearing. He is eldritch in nature. You look in his mouth, you see the tongue, you see the roof of the mouth, you look into the throat. It is a universe.
I
There
forgot
are
where it was,
stars.
but he literally just has a universe.
There are
inside of
stars
him.
being forged in there.
That is, I am like, personal opinion. I think he is literally just forging stars in his stomach. Actual statement, I don't know.
It just goes away.
It just
He's a void.
He's a void.
Have you seen the Kirby, like, I don't know how to call
He's
it
like the
other than
dog
like the
from Midnight Gospel.
other than like the super suck ability
Oh my god.
where he just consumes.
The one
Except sometimes his mouth does get full of cars and vending machines
Oh god.
and traffic
Oh
cones.
god, it's so messed up.
I don't like it.
I do still need to play Forgotten Land. My dad bought it for the family, and then I never played it.
I never played it either.
I literally think it's still wrapped for some reason. I think it's just we never played it.
I don't play Kirby games.
I have ones that I have played all the way through.
Kirby games are a little bit too easy for me.
That's why I play them, because I just need something quick and doesn't hurt my brain to play.
I play Souls-like games now.
I play
roguelikes and puzzle games and
I play
comedic narratives with British male voice actors snarkily telling you that you've done the wrong thing and
I
you need
play
to turn around.
Fortnite.
Yes, I've been playing Portal 2 and the Stanley Parable concurrently. Let's talk about that.
How about Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe?
Oh my god. Some of the Ultra Deluxe endings are actually ripping my heart out, and then some of them are like...
one little fun fact that I learned. You know how, like, there's like, in one of the paths you end up playing different games, and, like, the original was Minecraft? In the second, have you gotten to that path in Ultra Deluxe?
Not yet, but you know what I did
Do you care
get?
if I spoil it a little bit? The games that show
Yes,
up?
I do care.
Damn.
I do care very much. Here's the thing. Stanley Parable is one of the few games I've ever gone into blind, and I want to keep it that way.
Because, okay.
I went in knowing nothing, and I want to stay that way.
Fun
Don't
fact,
tell me a
you
goddamn
know who made it,
thing.
right? Davies Reedon. Do you know why that man is important? Do you know who his brother is? Douglas Reedon, also known as Doug the YouTuber.
I'm glancing at the camera, but there is no camera.
So
I'm
when-
glancing at the actual camera.
So they
now.
actually have a gameplay. They have a YouTube video on Doug's second channel where it's Doug playing Ultra Deluxe because he never played the Stanley Parable with his brother at his side. So we got to ask his brother some questions about like making the game. They changed they had to remake the game from scrap because they had to essentially remake it from scrap because they changed engines. And they decided, what do we want to do? Bucket.
There's a museum in-game dedicated to the game.
Yeah.
More than once. There are like 2 different ones.
What about the bucket?
I love Bucket.
I love Bucket.
You guys play all these, like, story-intense games, and then there's me up until 3 in the morning playing Fortnite.
I want to play more Baldur's Gate.
We should stream it.
We should.
I can stream Stanley Parable.
You know what I'm going to be playing a lot more next week? Overwatch.
I used to stream Overwatch a
Overwatch-
long time ago.
Because they're
but-
releasing their first non-binary hero named Venture, and they're adorable, and I love them with all my heart.
But
I
here's
thought
the
we already
thing.
had one.
Nope.
Should I stream Stanley Parable?
Because hear me out. You know what we can do?
Don't
Sis-
say it.
Sister?
Brother?
Of course.
Oh god.
This would go terribly.
The world has no context for this.
Other than the fact that we maybe have a Baldur's Gate campaign where we play 2 siblings. We voice act the entire
Half
thing.
siblings. We
Sibling.
share one parent. It's the human one. Get it right.
Really? You're telling me the ginger one isn't related to the drow?
Oh gosh, you always did get mother's complexion and I got purple. So,
God damn it.
I broke you.
God damn it. It's very fun. Anyone who hasn't played Baldur's Gate, you should play Baldur's Gate.
If you play Baldur's Gate, you need to do a little British voice for your character at all times. It
Should
makes it so
I-
much
Or,
better.
if you can, play a Scottish dwarf.
Hello there.
Should
I'm
I
Gail.
plug my Twitch account?
I want to kill Gale.
You mean Gale of Waterdeep?
Gale Decarios of Waterdeep, get it right.
Remember,
Gale Decarios, Archmage of Waterdeep.
Gale saying he's of Waterdeep is that one guy going, I went to Juilliard.
Remember, Gale saying he's of Waterdeep means nothing. He is of me. He is mine. He's my little kitty boy.
Does that mean the Blade of Frontiers is mine?
Fight me.
I will fight you to the death for that man.
What does Will smell like?
A warm campfire. No, wait,
Camp- Campfire, but also very faint sulfur and also like freshly ground metal.
pine.
Pine. Then what does Halson smell like? More pine?
A bear.
A bear. Bear dung.
Halson is a bear who occasionally turns into a man.
In your campaign, maybe. In mine, he's a kitty cat. Hello, little kitty cat.
You know what my favorite part of Baldur's Gate is? The fact that the devs gave you that option with Halson.
Do you know what I don't like?
Yeah?
The fact... You know what's interesting? everyone who's so mad that it, quote, snubbed Spider-Man for the Game Awards, keep on citing that as a reason to not like the game. If you're fixating on that part of the game and that part only, that small part of the game that doesn't happen that much, you need to do some self-reflection.
Oh my god, Yuri Lowenthal really should have won Best Performance. I beg you do this one thing for me. Look up the Baldur's Gate cutscene when you tell Astarion, no, you can't ascend. Look up that cutscene as you tell him he shouldn't, and you don't pass the check, and you don't pass the check, so you watch as he has a mental breakdown.
Au contraire, pull up the cutscene where you almost kill him with falling rocks, and he throws a little temper tantrum about it.
Oh my god.
No,
The
George.
concentrated power
George.
of the sun!
George,
I love Newman.
I genuinely almost teared up.
Oh, I know, but I want them to see the funny.
Neil Newman is
Also,
quite a good actor.
Okay, if you want an actually
Neil
good
Newman is
Astarion
one of the
performance-
greatest voice actors ever. Also,
No,
if you want to hear Matthew Mercer
No.
voicing a himbo, boo, my miniature giant space hamster.
No, shh. The Astarion line that will always kill me is, you just want to hear those 3 little words. I love you.
Oh, give me a second.
And
You-
he doesn't mean it.
you
You
just
know
want to
he
hear those
doesn't
3
mean
little
it, and it's the
words.
most painful
I
part because
love
he'll
you.
never mean it. He doesn't
No.
know how to love.
He will.
He's never been loved. He's never felt affection.
He
from a
Oh, so
learned-
he's
person.
one of those.
No,
Yes,
no.
he is one of the most. No,
He's not one of those. You don't know what.
he is one of the most tragically written
You
characters.
don't expect.
I
it.
know, that's what I'm referring to.
No.
That's what I meant.
Do you know his story?
No, but the way
We'll
you
tell
just
you after.
no, the way you described
I can't in good conscience spoil Baldur's Gate.
Are you
when
planning on
Baldur's
playing it?
Gate
that
is
someday
my
in the future.
I'm looking into
seen-
the camera for this.
I have seen so many spoilers, both from you, Fee, and the internet
Baldur's
as a
Gate
whole.
is my favorite game of all time. Baldur's Gate is my favorite game of all time and showed me new fictional partners because Shadowheart, give me one chance.
Short.
Fun fact, she has a canon name. She just doesn't go by it anymore. Because she forgot the period of her life where she went by it.
Okay, do you have any like rare pair crack ships in mind for Baldur's Gate? Because I have one and I need to convince you. I need to like persuade you on
Okay,
this.
there's one character who I can say that you can't put in because they're canonically married. Jaheira. She can't be put in there. Let's see, that's not crack.
Okay, it's not a crack ship, but it is a rare pair.
If you say Lae'zel Shadowheart, good.
Karlach and Will.
That's not crack.
It's not crack, but it's a rare
No,
pair.
it's not.
No, because some people are gonna kill me over that.
No.
Some people
That
will.
no, that's just because the Baldur's Gate fans are insane.
That's just
we have
called
Jordan.
shipping wars.
Jordan, we have a mutual friend who's blocked by like 600 people on Twitter because of a Baldur's Gate take
Really?
of telling someone that they understood Astarion wrong. Because someone said that Astarion would like rent out a restaurant and buy you flowers for
That's
a date.
not Astarion, that's Will. Will is your Prince
Yeah, no,
Charming.
that's what they said.
No,
they
I'm-
said
get out of
just
the way.
romance Will.
I'm looking into the camera. Projecting all of your Prince Charming ideals onto Astarion instead of Will is either A, an obsession with the vampire boyfriend stereotype, or B, underlying racism.
Because Will is the only black character in the game.
And
Well,
he's the biggest one on the poster because he deserves it. He's
and
my
guess
baby
wh-
boy.
And guess what? And people already hate on him because, well, he's a little bit of. I love him. He's my boy. He's a bit of a goody two shoes,
yeah.
and that's part of his
Everyone
character.
needs a lawful good.
Yes, he's a lawful good who was tricked into signing with a warlock patron, and it's such a good dynamic.
And also, do you know what? Some people were like, actually, they left this guy in the dust by giving him just the default warlock armor and nothing else. He's supposed to be unassuming. You're supposed to not know what's gonna happen to him. That's
and
the
also,
point.
Will when he goes up to you and just goes, "May I dance with you?" I danced with him, and I broke my heart when I had to turn him down and say that and not kiss him. I love that man.
Kiss him! What
Okay.
are you doing?
Also, for
Go
those of you who
back.
know,
Go back and kiss him.
for those of you who know,
Go back and kiss him.
I will with Boalor.
Kiss him.
For those of you who know, if your will doesn't have horns, why? Why doesn't your will have horns? Where are his horns?
How am I supposed to eat my Krabby Patty without my diet Dr. Krelp? How am I supposed to have my will without his horns?
No. I don't care. I don't think
Where's
the
my
horns make him attractive.
No, it's where's my drink? Where's my drink?
Okay, but you agree, Jordan. If your will doesn't have horns, Where are they? Why doesn't he have horns?
I need to make a
I
statement.
feel like that happens soon enough in the story that it's not really a spoiler.
I need to
I
make
can't.
a statement regarding what you said about people talk about, like, what was it you said about just, like, the basic whatever?
Oh, that people, like, misinterpreted the fact that Will was just given a default costume as, like, negligence on their part, or, like, leaving the one black character with a default costume. No, he's supposed to be misunderstood as just some guy, and then hit you out of nowhere with the most complicated backstory imaginable.
Okay, so this is very, very, very
Not the
barely
most,
related.
but,
It's just that what you said reminded me of a conversation I had with my friend last night. I'm not going to go on the full rant about this show right now because,
Oh, God.
you know what I'm going to talk about here.
Oh, God, no.
I'm not going to go into the full rant about this show right now
We
because
do have half an hour.
yeah, that too. But
Is it-
basically, I'm trying to watch Ruby with my friend. My friend has this thing where he has
Oh.
no, so he insists on giving commentary literally every single minute of the show, and that includes pausing it. So an episode that's 12 minutes long took us 30 minutes to watch. But one of the questions he kept asking is, why is this so stereotypical? And I had to tell him that that is intentional and it changes.
It's not intentional. They're just bad writers.
No, it is intentional in the first 3 seasons.
No, they're just bad writers.
I'm not about to listen to another argument between you two. I'm not about
Just
to
look
listen
up
to
H.
another
Bomber Guy's
argument between
video
you
essay
two.
on Ruby.
Lysel smells like blood.
Yes.
Look. I acknowledge that it is written poorly. I know that it is written poorly. I know that.
I'm-
However,
Waveforms.
However,
Waveforms.
it is very special in my heart. I have a very specific reason why I love the show, despite the fact that it is objectively
Oh,
kind of a shit show.
I like Ruby. Doesn't mean it's good.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
My point is, my friend kept asking, blah blah blah.
Bro, when's this game get any good? It's not supposed to get any good. That's the fun part.
Trying to think of a game that's like that. It's like, what's a game that's just like really bad? Who are you pointing at?
Who's back there? Someone's back there. I don't know.
It's not. Oh, it's Dom. Oh. I'm trying to think. What's a game that's like so bad that I mean, no. Overwatch is actually a really fun game. The gameplay loop of Overwatch can be very satisfying.
Game that's
Fortnite.
so bad it's good.
Fortnite was never good. I just
Actually,
like to play
as someone who played Fortnite when it was good, it was good.
it. When was it good?
2018, 2019. Seasons 4, 5.
Paige wants us to talk about Ruby.
We can do that later.
We can
That
do
is not.
we can do a whole Ruby episode.
That is
We
not
can.
this
I have-
episode.
Opinions.
So do I, but also I
Can
just want to
not
go on
attend
my.
that if you guys are gonna argue?
No. It's mainly on the way that the writers did service and how it was very poorly put together, and how Ruby went majorly downhill once Monty Ohm died.
Well, to be fair, when the original creator dies, no matter how much that you try, it's a little hard to.
Monty was very not offhands with the writing.
Was he?
Mhm.
Didn't he have like a whole plan for the show?
Maybe, but most of his things was he would make a fight scene, and the other writers would have to tie it in.
Phoenix, I love you. You're talking in the way that you so often talk when you're confidently wrong, and now I can't trust you.
No, Jordan, I watched a video essay on it.
I
No,
watched a
for
video.
once, I do actually
Yeah.
need to agree with Fee. It is, in all seriousness, it is very poorly written. It is written like a young adult book, like an old young adult book. I'm not talking with the modern concept of young adult. Actually, not old. I'm talking like late 2010s. Not late 2010s. Late 2000s, early 2010s.
I found this in my middle school library.
Yeah.
Percy Jackson.
Not Percy
Percy
Jackson.
Jackson.
Oh, wait, no,
What
Percy
was it?
Jackson's written great.
I love Rick Riordan.
But yeah,
I love
something
him
that
so
you
much.
would find in a middle school library. It is very much like that. However, it has a very special place in my heart. Long story, it involves my ex.
Have you seen Rick Riordan's video that he posted to Instagram where it was just he got to play with all the props of all the magic items from the Percy series?
You know what? That gives me the same energy of David Tennant walking into the set for the TARDIS and just pressing buttons.
Yeah, but no, it's Rick Riordan who's just like, I think he's like in his 60s now.
I know, but just David Tennant just walks on the set and he just presses buttons. He's like, oh, that's a good click. And he just starts spinning something. He's like, oh,
Robert Downey
I
Jr.
love the
hiding
rattle.
snacks around set.
I love when they get to be silly. I love when they're just given a chance to be silly. If you ever want to see actors being silly, look at videos from the set, not the actual movie, from the set of Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh no, one of
Actors
my
having
favorite
fun.
stories of all time is Ryan Reynolds. Apparently, when he was pitching Deadpool 2, he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna do X-Force. We're gonna have Brad Pitt in it." Brad Pitt wasn't Deadpool 2 for a second, because he played a character that was invisible, except he got electrocuted and he showed up for a second.
We're gonna have Brad Pitt in it.
Brad Pitt was in the movie.
I know.
Question: could we turn Danganronpa into a whole episode?
I don't want to.
If we do, I have someone I need to bring on as a guest.
I don't know if I want to.
It's Mackenzie again.
Okay. Do we need an episode where just me and Mackenzie talk about Danganronpa?
And then we sit there and
I
sit
know-
on the couch and go like,
No, I know a decent amount. It's just, do I want to do a Danganronpa episode? Do I want to do that?
Danganronpa is another one of those things where it's honestly written really poorly, but it has a special place in my heart because of my ex.
It's written.
body has been discovered.
It's written awfully.
It is, and I know
And that's
that.
not and it wasn't even written awfully on purpose. It's just, let's just have this one character who's just like exclusively used for fan service. Oh, and let's not like have any of them at like normal ages.
The third game, I would argue, is the worst written out of all of them.
Yeah.
To be fair, it is written that bad because people kept pushing for another game, so they had to like force another one out.
I love that weird shit.
What other games do we want to talk about?
I mean,
Can we talk about the lore of
I could-
Fortnite?
did
No.
we say
That was a
what
joke.
every Stardew Valley romanceable option
Yes.
smells like? Okay. Okay.
We could talk. I could talk about Helldivers because I really like Helldivers too.
If you'd liked, before you do, mobile game fans out there, a new game just dropped, and I stayed up till 3 a.m.
Mobile game fans out there, Honkai Star Rail just hit its first anniversary and they gave us 30 free polls.
AFK Journey literally just dropped, but I got my pre-registration rewards, which means,
Oh my god, I just had this remembrance. It's going to be a short little thing.
Oh wait, can I go on a 30-second rant?
Yes.
They put barriers between the servers so that you couldn't be friends with people across servers, which means me and Mackenzie are stuck away from Silas, who is stuck away from Cole, and none of us can be friends with each other.
What?
We're not sure if we can make our guild again because of this server barrier. We want them to fix it. I'm gonna send a complaint. You can create characters in other servers, but that means that you need to abandon the one in the original server. That being said, I joined the game so soon after launch that I am in the 26th server out of 100 something.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I am 23rd. Sorry.
So what
Someone
I'm
else
going to
is in
say
26.
has to do with... Do you guys know what PopCap is?
Yes.
Good.
Maybe.
Do you...
Maybe.
So PopCap is the people who made the original Plants vs. Zombies.
Mm-hmm.
They made Insaniquarium. Fun fact about Plants vs. Zombies, it was supposed to be an Insaniquarium sequel. And then they turned it into Zombie Tower Defense. I don't know how that happened, but that's a thing. Personal opinion, EA screwed over PopCap. They ruined literally every game, even the ones that still exist, like Peggle.
They don't ruin every game.
All of the old PopCap stuff they ruined, basically.
They ruin most games, but hey, EA Sports goes strong still, even though those games are garbage and shouldn't be kept being made. They're not good games. It's the same game every year, just with a new people. Stop buying the NBA 2K games and those games.
Except for WWE 2K. Always get WWE 2K. I promise they'll make it good one of these days.
Hey, they did. Just get WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011.
Honest to God, yeah.
I
Speaking of WWE, this is a rule. This is not an option. After WrestleMania, we're having our WrestleMania episode. Get your dad on that.
All right, cool.
My dad can't come because he works hard every Wednesday, so he just can't come up
When
this
is
semester.
WrestleMania? I don't have WrestleMania's date memorized.
Do you want to see it? It's in all caps in my calendar. Because
What
I'm
time was our-
going.
what time was
Because
our
I'm
show on
going.
last
Hang on,
week's?
Because I'm going to WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, you don't have classes Wednesdays. Is it this semester?
No, but
Oh wait.
my dad can't come on the show to talk about wrestling because he's busy every single Wednesday and can't come up.
Okay, yeah, I can talk to my dad about that.
But your dad can come up here
Most
the
likely.
Wednesday after WrestleMania,
Most likely.
and we can have our little discussion.
But can we talk about Ronda Rousey the same way with my father in the room? I mean, not Ronda Rousey, Rhea Ripley.
Mommy.
That's her title. M-A-M-I.
That's her title.
Mommy.
M-A-M-I.
No, I know. I see all the thirst traps.
Rightly earned.
I don't know why that
She
has
won a Royal Rumble from the first seed. That
Rightly
doesn't happen.
earned.
I don't know how the hell this ended up on my feed, but I get all of the thirst traps.
Me too.
Of her.
And I'm thankful of it.
Rhea Ripley is a gift to the LGBTQ community, and anyone who doesn't like her is wrong. They're actually wrong.
Yeah.
But I know that opinions aren't wrong, but that's a
No,
wrong
no, no.
opinion.
If you hate on someone who won a Royal Rumble from being the first one out, you're wrong. That doesn't happen, Victoria.
That doesn't
I don't
happen.
know what any of
The
those
person who
words
wins a
mean.
Royal Rumble is normally 25 to 30.
You're never the first one in the Royal Rumble.
Because Royal
and the
Rumble
first
is
one
they get
out.
30 guys. You start with
Or
2.
girls.
You start with 2, okay? And you have to stay in the ring. And slowly they're bringing out more and more and more. You have to be the last one in the ring.
She was first one out, last
Oh,
one
boy.
standing.
Royal Rumbles can go for like well over an hour.
Jeez.
They are tiring.
They're tiring to watch
'Cause-
sometimes.
Yeah, because like Rhea Ripley especially, she's a strongman. She picks people up and throws them around like dolls.
She had to do that for 30 people.
Didn't she eliminate Nia Jax too?
I love both of them.
Nia Jax
so
is
much.
amazing, but doing a strongman move on Nia Jax means you're built different.
Doing a strongman move on Nia Jax means she jumped first. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's a thing in wrestling.
Yeah.
If your partner is heavier than you can plausibly throw, they will jump first
yeah.
into your arms.
Every
so you get
single
momentum.
wrestling move is being faked.
It's
Like
collaborative. Save it for the wrestling
okay.
episode. Save it for the wrestling episode.
we can talk about. Can we talk about WWE 2K11? Because I have a lot of fond memories of that game. Because
Go on.
WWE SmackDown vs. Raw vs. 2011, one of the first games I remember playing, along with Star Wars Battlefront 2, playing it on the PlayStation 2 at my grandmother's house with my brother. We would just play that game for hours.
I'm all ears.
We never really understood how a lot of things worked, but we would just play it because we had a lot of fun and we liked wrestling. It's a really good game. Specifically, we like to play Hell in a Cell matches because one of what we would do, we'd fight exclusively on top of the cell.
Oh my god.
So you just watched as all of our health went away the second we got knocked off.
Shane McMahon energy.
Shane McMahon getting stone cold stunned with beer in his mouth.
I have a question. Do you guys remember?
Shane McMahon diving off the cage.
Do you guys remember those old plug and play games where it's like it was literally a joystick, you plug
Yep.
it into the TV, it's a self-contained
I
game?
played a Star Wars one.
I remember I had a SpongeBob one, and the joystick was a jellyfish.
I had a Star Wars one. The joystick was the Millennium Falcon.
Whoa.
I specifically remember playing it once. I don't know if I ever played it more than once, but I remember playing it once.
I played it so much that my parents had to teach me how to plug it in myself so that I would stop bugging them to plug it in.
You know what this
for me.
is?
Yeah.
This is just Fossil Fighters episode 2.
No, this is just we just want to talk about video games.
No, but do you remember how derailed Fossil Fighters got?
Yeah.
Oh no, but we accepted this one.
We
at the
accepted this one
beginning.
part with it was like, can we just talk about video games for a little bit?
Yeah.
All of the video games that can't really be their own episode.
And you can't realize we just like playing video games here. I'm gonna be taking game mod next semester. I'm gonna be modding Quake.
Please let me play your mods.
I'll post them.
Let me play your Quake mods. Let me play your Quake mods.
I have no promises that they'll be good.
I'm sitting
I
here
don't care.
crocheting as
I still
always.
want to play them. As a Quake player.
You know Sebastian made a mod, right?
Sebastian made Quake mod.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sebastian's in game mod right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get Sebastian and force him to give me his Quake mod.
I think it's for Quake 4?
Quake 4, pretty sure.
I think Quake 4 comes first.
I
Then you do Quake 2.
play original Quake. Like
I've
the
never
first
touched
one.
Quake.
I got it pirated from a zip file.
To be fair, Quake's like $2.
But it was a zip file.
It's like $2 though. Do you really need it? Do you really need Quake that badly that you can't spare like $2?
It was offered to me
Okay, fair.
by someone who I'm no longer friends with. Huh. Yeah, he was kind of a piece of garbage.
You know what
He
game
was a piece of garbage. He was a piece of human garbage.
I think I know who it is. But you know what game that's really fun? Terraria. Me and some friends last night were playing it. We ended up so we have something done though, so we can't really explore the world. And Jordan never got on. I'll shame you publicly for that.
Do you want to know why?
You were drawing.
Because I'm I'm gonna say this on air. I'm tired of Terraria, and I seriously need a break from it.
That's fair.
And also, every time people ask me to play Terraria with them, it makes me want to play less, but I don't want to tell Aiden that.
Okay, that's fair. We just ended up the arena? We just started having a fight. We'd all just turn on PvP.
I ended up talking to Paige on a call because Melly never got to me for the interview.
Ah.
And then I just see all of you log on to Lethal Company at once.
Oh yeah.
We just played a round of Lethal Company.
I bought
Because we got
Lethal
bored of just...
Company the other
We got
week.
bored of just... we were in the arena, and we all just pulled out a lot of weapons, just started firing. So fun fact, I was using the wrong weapon the entire time, so I'm like, I want to use my gun. Then I pulled out the Tsunami with Venom arrows, and then I just started like destroying Aiden repeatedly.
During the spring sale, I bought Lethal Company. I think that was the only thing that I got out of the summer.
I want to
spring
play more
sale.
Lethal Company. It's really... I
didn't get anything over spring
Dude.
sale, but I got 12 games during the winter sale.
I almost crapped my pants playing Lethal Company. Because I was like... So what happened was we ordered the flashlights, okay? I'm alone. I can't find where everyone else went. I'm like, I'm going to go in. I find some things, get a stop sign. I hear the thumper. I'm like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Leave the fire exit. I'm like, I don't know how to get back on the fire exit. So I go back in. I turn around. Oh no, this was a different time. I go in. I'm just like running around, like hear footsteps. I'm like, I call to my friend from far away. I was like, "Are you there?" He goes, "That wasn't me." I start panicking. I turn around and I just see the Bracken. So I just start running. Because if you know what the Bracken does, people, you have to occasionally look at it, but not for too long. You have to occasionally look at it, or else it snaps your neck.
So it's
like,
like a weird version of
the first
SCP-173.
There's a mod for that. There's a mod for him. I call him Toby.
Toby.
Because the YouTuber that I like who plays with him, they just call him Toby. But no, for that one, the second someone looks at him, they just leave. They have to leave the planet. Because for the mod for that one, he's allowed to leave the facility.
Oh,
he will
boy.
not stop until you're dead. And once you're dead, he sits down wherever he killed you. So say you're in the ship, alright? And you die to him. Guess where he sits down? In the ship. Do you see the problem there?
Uh-huh.
You can't look at him or else he kills you, okay? But he's sitting in the ship. And you need to go in the ship because that's how you take off. But when you look at him, you get a little bit of period of him just like screaming.
You're thinking of the wrong one. You're thinking of
Shy Guy.
Yeah. 173 is the one where you have to look at it.
Oh. No, you can't look at the Bracken for too...
Yeah, I was slowly
you can't
but surely
look
getting
for,
more confused.
You can't look for too long at the Bracken. The Bracken you can look at, but not for too long.
That's why I said it's like vaguely
that
reminds me
SCP would be the coil head.
Yeah.
Which is a mob and lethal company that you have to look at or else it murders you brutally.
Okay, nerd.
Nerd.
I like Lethal Company and I want to play it more and I want to play modded Lethal Company.
I would like to play it at some point, but I am very paranoid about things popping out at me.
Then don't play Lethal Company.
I'm still probably going to play it.
You know what I
because
did happen
my
during
friend's
me
gonna-
playing Lethal Company, Jordan?
What?
There was a loot bug, so I just got to yell yippee. Because the loot bugs just play the autism yippee sound effect. So I just have to go, yippee! They just take loot and hide it somewhere and get really mad if you try and take it away from them.
Have you ever heard the original audio that the yippee sound comes
Yes, the little German boy.
from? The little German boy in the corner of
And das
Fortnite.
ist Cola, and das ist Fortnite. Yippee!
I don't like Fortnite. I haven't liked it since season 5.
Don't care, didn't ask. Sorry, that was mean.
I played it from like season 2 until season X. I stopped playing, and then my sister just dragged me into playing it again in
I'm
chapter
sorry.
5.
I'm sorry.
No, it's like one of the few ways that we can conceivably play a game together without wanting to murder each other.
I'm still sorry for you. That game's not. It's a game that you can't. The problem is, you know what happens when you get mad at Fortnite? You're getting mad at the 5-year-old that just killed you.
Yeah, usually my sister is the 5-year-old killing people.
No. I mean literally a 5-year-old. My 5-year-old cousins play that game.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
My sister is...
And they play squads with each other.
Yeah, no. So what my sister will do is she will get one of our cousins, one of her friends, and my dad to play with them.
No, Jordan, it's not cute when one of your cousins has like who's like going into middle school has a tantrum because the Fortnite servers were down for that one day when the season was dropping.
Oh boy. What's it called? I was gonna say something.
I think
I don't remember what I was gonna say.
There are a lot of games that I could talk about. I play a lot of video games, but the one that takes up the most amount of space in my head is Baldur's Gate still. I need to...
I'm honestly kind of obsessed with Baldur's Gate. If you want to stream our little half-sibling thing, we can absolutely do that.
Please, I want to play more Baldur's Gate. I just, like... I haven't gotten attached to my dirge yet.
Should I drop my Twitch username?
I've been playing around with my little RJ tab, and he's very silly, and I don't think I'm going to have him romance anyone.
Oh, not Gale?
He is Gale. They'd be besties.
Not Will?
Tempting, but honestly, I don't...
Will's everything
Something's
to me.
burning.
That's not our problem.
Not my problem.
Do you at least smell that, or am I going crazy?
Burnt toast? Smells a little like burnt toast?
No. Burning.
Stroke. You're having a
I'm
stroke.
sorry.
Anyways.
Soupy, you're on your 3rd run?
Wait, are they listening to the show out there?
I don't know. One of my friends is on their 3rd run. That's
if
the
they're
same...
listening to the show out there, can someone bring me a Capri Sun?
Oh. Oh, George...
We finish in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You can wait.
George,
George, do you want to know what the 5 counties cheese is, though? So it's Derby, Red Leicester, Cheshire, Double Gloucester, and Somerset cheddar, all in one block of cheese.
That sounds
I would take a bite out of that.
interesting.
I would take a bite out of that.
Speaking of cheese, I want to go to Whole Foods and buy cheese, but at the same time, I don't want to go to Whole Foods because cheese is expensive there.
I don't go to Whole Foods.
I have some money in my bag if you would like to go get cheese from Whole Foods after this.
My laptop is in my bag right now, and I don't want to carry it around.
Do you want to just go to Whole Foods? I want to go to Whole Foods.
To be fair, I have to pack a bag to go to Massachusetts after this.
I'm sorry, what?
Where the...
Lore drop.
You're going to Massachusetts?
I'm going to I go to Massachusetts every Easter.
Okay.
So we're going down tomorrow to get there for Good Friday. So I gotta pack tonight.
So the problem is, I have a common exam on Monday, the day after Easter, so I don't get to go home. I get to study.
I have a business test due on Easter.
Do you want to have mac and cheese
math
after
homework
this?
due on Easter.
I want to watch the stream on the stream tonight on twitch.tv/Sigma Xi Kappa with the Greek letters. Please go onto there, watch the streams. Please donate to the Extra Life charity. It's for a good cause. ! Donate in chat, please. I'll shill for it.
I'd probably play more games if I actually streamed them more often.
Mom, I can't come home the day before a common exam.
Well, today's been great, but we...
I mean, I went home for Thanksgiving when I had a physics exam the next day.
So, well, thank you all for listening to Hyperfixation of the Week. We just got to talk about video games that we like, and we should do this more. We can do this. We
just need every once in a while.
We can just, like, have we can just...
Yo, do you just want to have, like, a food hyperfixation where we just talk about food we like?
We can just stop theming our episodes if we want, because that's become a chore for us
a couple times
sometimes.
a semester, we should have an episode like this where we can get the stuff that cannot be its own episode.
We still have episodes we want to do.
Can
we do a Portal Redux where I come in having played both Portal games?
I feel like that should be part of something, because I don't know if that can fill an hour.
A Redux episode where we redo topics.
Yes.
That and Fossil Fighters. Finally give it its justice.
Okay, but thank you all for listening to Hyperfixation of the Week. It's been great. It's been a pleasure. We're gonna do this more of just have a non-themed episode.
It's actually very fun.
It's very relaxing. So, and we no longer have to. We don't have to stress about. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? I sent a message at like 11 p.m. last night.
And all I said was curb.
All you said was curb.
All right. Well.
Anyways,
I have a Kirby
plushie
at home.
We didn't sign off.
Bye, people.
Wait, we didn't sign off.
Oh well. Well.
Stupid. Yeah, I'm Jordan. If you want to find me on campus, I have purple hair, pronouns, and pajama pants.
Hi, I'm Phoenix. If you want to find me on campus, I'm tall. I have very faded purple hair.
It's pink.
It's pink now. It's pink and gold.
Jesus, it's faded fast.
That's also because I'm wearing a beanie, which I wear a lot. Yeah.
And I'm Victoria. Chances are you won't find me because I'm asleep half the time. But if
she really is. Someone please come get her.
But if you want to find me, I'm wearing red Crocs now. I used to be wearing purple, but I got new Crocs.
Is this Minecraft music?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're overlapping the Minecraft music.
Bye.
Get us out of here. Bye.